Hey, what's up, guys? This is ACP Nate of Awesome Combo Productions, and we're here today to talk about integrating AI into your indie game. If you're in the school of thought that you should just never use AI, I totally understand. I was there once too, but I have now come around a corner where I see that it can increase my productivity. And that's where I'm at with this. I can make music, but when I'm making an indie game, there is just a ton of things that need to be done, and it's kind of nice to be able to use something like SUNO.AI to help with that lifting. Now, I should add that if you're going to do anything with SUNO.AI, definitely get the Pro plan. Go ahead and throw the monthly thing that you see I have these credits here, right? Throw those in there, because once you do that, you can use it commercially, which is important if you're putting it in your game, and it gives credit to them as well. I'm also going to put credits in my game too, just because I think it's pretty cool. This has been a really fun experience using this. I'm going to show you some of the different tools that you can do. For first, I just want to show you, this is one that I did. I just gave it a very simple description here that I wanted something that was steampunk and chiptune, funk, you know, that kind of thing. Let's just tune in and listen real quick so you can get a feel for it. Not too bad. Did a pretty good job of throwing some funk vibes in there. All right, so we're not going to listen to the whole thing, but you can hear it's pretty clean. It's legit. Sounds good, right? But there's some things that you have to do if you want it to be in your video game. For instance, if you don't want to have lyrics in there, this is a pretty cool tool. Check this out. We could go to right here. We could just like go to remix and edit, I think, right here. Let's see, open in studio. Oh, that's this one. No, that's not right. We're just going to hit remix and edit, open in editor. That's the one I wanted, because I only did the Pro, right? But this is pretty cool. I want to show you this. Come on, load. Let's go. All right, here it is. It gives you all these in sections. You can rearrange them, you can extend your song. But like I said, if you don't want lyrics, you could go right here to get stems, click that. You can put vocals and instrumental, and when you do that, you can actually remove the vocals. And something else I experimented with is you could actually tell it to replace the vocals with other instruments so that it still has the same melodies, but it's not going to be a person singing. So anyway, I did decide that I wanted to keep some lyrics in these because my kids really liked the songs, and I thought, well, you know, I'm going to go ahead and keep it in there. So I went ahead and used Audacity here. I'll show you this also. I'd recommend using Audacity. It's a free download, so if you haven't got it, I'd recommend getting that one. And you can get something like this. Once you've downloaded your song, you can put it into Audacity. And I did tell it that I wanted it to loop, but right out of the box, it did not do a really good job looping this. So you can see that it kind of has this chunk here at the end, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it, and you'll see that the looping is not really seamless. And I should add, if you want to loop with Audacity, it's this tool right here. When you click that, you'll see at the top of the bar, it goes gray, and you can drag these so that it tells it where you want it to loop. And if you only want to play in a certain section to see if it loops well, you just put your hand tool right up here and you can click. So let's listen it. Yeah, so that's just a little bit too long of a pause for it to loop, right? Now, when I did do this, I ended up, you know, going somewhere like 2.5 here. I took the front end off. I noticed a lot of times when trying to loop music, if you take a little bit off of the intro, sometimes that helps it with the looping, so it doesn't sound like the beginning of the song all the time. And I actually took quite a bit off here. I think I went somewhere like clear over to 41 or something like that. I didn't want you guys to, you know, have to painfully sit here and watch me try this, because it's a lot of trial and error until you get it. So I already have it right here, and okay, it's at like 41.5, right? So we're going to try this now. There you go. That one looped a little bit better. that was good enough for me. I felt like I liked where it was. The song could keep playing, so if it's in the background of the game, it has a little bit more of a seamless looping going on. I should also add, if you're going to be using Audacity, the plus and minus tools are right here, because when you are trimming this, you're going to want to really zoom in and make sure that you get like right where these things chime in. Okay, well, I hope that this is useful for you. Audacity and Suno, in my opinion, are great tools for making your indie game audio. If you have any likes or comments, please feel free to drop them in the comments below, and please subscribe. This is ACP Nate. Stay creative, my friends.